when I was little, my grandpa tasked me with shoveling my aunt's driveway. A task that should have taken 20 minutes. But 45 minutes later, he came out wondering where I was. He found me trying to break up the ice underneath the snow with the butt of the shovel. He told me that there was nothing I could do about this. 3 hours later, my aunt came home, slid across the driveway, and crashed her car into the garage.
I don't know why everybody in the world wants to build their pool deck in June or July, but my best friend is, no exception. And last summer he decided that we needed to build a pool deck around this pool when we hadn't had any rain in about a month. And the dirt around here is hard, it's compacted, it's stupid. And we had 22 post holes to dig. And we figured it out when it was all over, and we were averaging about 45 minutes to an hour per hole of digging these. And we finally get them all dug, and then the rest of the entire deck only took us maybe a day when we spent 3 days digging post holes.
Every winter when it ices, I have problems getting to my driveway because I live on a hill. I end up having to park in my neighbor's yard and wait for the snowplows to come by for me to actually get my car out.
My name is Monkey's uncle.
I'm O.
And I'm Evan's girlfriend. Our problem is that shoveling takes such a toll on everybody's body, and it's so hard with the clay-like dirt that we have and with the ice that we have during the winter. We want shoveling to be easier for everyone, and we want to try and reduce the stress on the person's body and on the shovel itself. In 2014, over 40,000 people missed work due to ice-related injuries.
So our idea is a kinetically assisted shovel. Our rudimentary drawing up there shows that inside of the hosel part of the shovel, there's a battery that sits on top of a spring. So every time you hit that impact, that battery slides down and makes contact, which activates the kinetic pulse system that's inside of the shovel head itself. And that kinetic pulse system sends out a kinetic pulse through the shovel head into the hard dirt, the clay, tree roots, ice, whatever you're needing to break up. Now, it's going to break up the ice and everything in the dirt easier. It's going to reduce the stress on the shovel itself. It's going to reduce the stress and the amount of effort that you have to put on your body. Although it is hard enough or efficient enough to break up the clay and the dirt and the ice, it's not so powerful that it's going to break your driveway all to pieces and look like something out of a special effects show in a movie.
So some of the trends that we've been following in the production industry, we see the trend of using technology to help mitigate some of the overall effort and force on the employees. We see this in the steel industry with personalized hydraulic systems, which allow their employees to lift more weight for a longer duration of time. We see this in the car manufacturing industry with personalized mobility stations, which allow their employees to move around with minimal effort. And in the construction industry, we see power tools such as the nail gun taking over. I can't remember last time I myself used a physical nail and hammer. So our opportunity side, we're obviously going to be targeting the individual households, but we're going to target them through these large retail chains such as Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, and Menards. And here on the east side location, Home Depot sold 403 shovels this year. Now, taking into consideration that every Home Depot has a Lowe's counterpart and averaging the number of stores that they have nationwide, that's 1.6 million shovels being sold every year. And that's still not including Menards or Home Depot, or Menards and Walmart. So our competitive advantage comes from our shovel's ability to break up this hard clay and ice. The shovels we know today is limited by the individual using it and their force that they can bring to the table, whereas our shovel has the ability to produce its own force.
Our kinetic pulse assisted shovels help reduce the problems with shoveling in the compacted clay and dirt and ice on your back and your body and the shovel itself.
So, in conclusion, we've seen that the industry trends around almost every other industry show lots of advancements in technology leading the forefront of these advancements and making things easier on you. However, the shovel hasn't seen any advancements at all, and that's what we're trying to bring to the table. We're hoping that our technological advancement is going to be a new wave in digging tools. Any questions?
Thank you.
All right.